Great day, everyone. Jerisha Hawk here. I'm an income strategist and founder of the Goal Getter Group, where I help women and conscious men who work a 9-to-5 build a business on the side. I'm all about helping individuals create multiple streams of income outside of their normal 9-to-5 job, and just really understanding and living the life of true financial freedom. Some awesome, amazing, terrific things have been happening today, and it's like super surreal that this stuff's even like going on. And I wanted to chat with you guys about it. Hey Jordan, hello everybody. Hey Tamika, hey everyone, hey Asia. But some of you guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you already saw this. But I actually just found out today that I was published in Black Enterprise. Like what? Like what? Your girl not only like about a month ago, 2 months ago, I got an interview from Black Enterprise on their online publication, but found out this morning that I was actually like, they moved my online story and put it in print, which is freaking phenomenal. And especially because I've never paid for any PR. I've never like done any of that type of stuff in regards to like public relations or PR to even get these things. It was all just by building relationships, which allowed me to have this opportunity. But I've had so many people hitting me up like, how Jay, how did you get in Black Enterprise? This is why your business is like booming and doing all this stuff, because you have all this national publication, this national recognition. Like, do I need to start paying for PR? Do I need to start paying for marketing? And it's like, I want everybody, like, I want to make sure that we drive this message home, because so many people are so focused on, they want the fame and they want like the glitz and glam and they want the publication features and they want all this other stuff, but like you don't have a foundation built and you're too focused on buying furniture for a home that you haven't even like built yet. And I think that's a huge thing that happens when individuals are kind of going into this space of building a business or going into this space of trying to create multiple streams of income, because of the world that we live in. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. If y'all know where I can actually buy a Black Enterprise magazine, like please let me know. I went to 4 different stores today trying to find the freaking magazine and I can't, nobody sells it. But one thing I think that I've been fortunate about, and even why now I'm not at a point in my business where I'm ready to pay for PR, and it's for one particular reason. It's because my foundation of my business is not solid enough yet, where if I start getting real PR, once I know if I start paying for that type of stuff, and really being intentional on developing like that more of a national presence from a PR standpoint, like, can I even handle the attention or handle the traffic that were to potentially come to my site if that were to happen? And this is why I think it's so important for us when we are just getting started. When I say just getting started, like if you've been in business for less than 3 years, I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay for PR or that you shouldn't be throwing money at advertising, but like you need to make sure that you have a solid foundation laid before you even start thinking about paying for that type of stuff, or even going in that route. And just from my own personal experience, that's kind of just what I want to talk to you guys about. Because everybody's been blowing me up like, how did you get this? I need to make sure that I do this. Like, I need that. No, you don't. Because what's the point of you being featured and rolling out in Huffington Post, in Black Enterprise, if you don't have shit to sell? If you don't have anything to sell, you do not have the operational back end of your business rock solid. Like, what happens right now if 1,000 people order your stuff? Could you operationally like handle that type of growth? Can you handle that type of demand? Like if 100,000 people went to your website right now, would your shit crash? Because you don't have your bandwidth and all that stuff up to par. Most of us, we say that we want more attention, we want more people buying, we want more traffic, but most of us do not have the operational end of our business set up in a way that can even handle that growth or actually deliver a quality customer experience if we were to get that type of traffic. Most of us cannot do that. So it's like, why we get confused in regards to what the real problem is that we're trying to solve when we're in that beginning stage. If you're in that 1 to 3 year stage and you're trying to get to your first 6 figures, or even get to your first like multiple 5 figures, you should not be worrying about paying for PR. Because if you haven't made $10,000 yet, that probably means you don't have a product. Either your product hasn't been vetted enough, or the way you don't have proper messaging around how to even communicate the value of your offer, because clearly there's a disconnect. If you have an amazing product but people don't get it, it's not an issue necessarily that there's not enough people seeing it. You may have an issue with like your actual messaging about the product itself, and you being able to clearly and properly communicate the value of what it is that you have to offer to actually solve somebody's problem. You being in front of more people is not going to fix that issue. It's actually going to amplify the issue, and quite honestly could put you out of business because you can't handle that type of demand. Jordan said, preach. They want more but aren't ready for more. And a lot of us, we do say that we want more, but we truly don't understand what's required for you to build a solid foundation and build a stable back end of your business for you to even be able to handle the growth and handle the extra attention, right? Like, so people are always like, Jay, you know, I have a couple of local people in Detroit who's like, Jay, why haven't you worked with PR yet? Like, why haven't you hired me yet? Because I'm like, my shit is not in place yet. And well, I see you out here making money. I see you out here making moves. Your girl is making moves. But there's no way, like if I had 1,000 people come and buy from me right now, all my systems aren't even set up in a way that would really provide an amazing customer experience for each and every one of those customers. Or if I had 1,000 people trying to work with me one-on-one right now, like one, that's just not feasibly possible. But I don't have my systems in place to like thoroughly, again, meet those customers where they're at and create an opportunity for me to be able to work with them. So why would I focus my attention or my efforts or my money trying to get more attention when really I need to make sure that my business is solid? That one, my services, one, first and foremost, are solid, meaning that I have a clear path in regards to when somebody starts with me to really what that final like destination is for me, how I can work with somebody and how I can service them, and that all of my products individually are solid, that all of my products from an operational back-end standpoint, that all of my systems, my tools, and my software are working properly. Like I would never want to invite 1,000 people over my new crib when my crib isn't like set up yet. Same thing goes with your business. Like you should not be focusing on like spending buku bread on PR, advertising, or marketing if you don't even know what the hell you're selling, you do not know how to communicate your message, and you don't have an actual service that you know will actually sell and solve somebody's problem. So I have been blessed and very fortunate, because I think it's because I'm doing the work and I'm like focused on, again, like I'm not rushing my process. Y'all, I'm 26 years old. I got decades to figure this game out. I got decades to get all the PR attention. I have decades, you know, to have the opportunity to go on stage and to get paid for speaking. Like I have decades to get into Forbes and be on the front cover of all these like national magazines. I have decades to do that. I'm in no rush. And so many people are in such a rush for the fame. Most of y'all will end up being famous, having a lot of subscribers, or having all this PR recognition and be broke, no fortune. Like, and that is not what Drisha Hawk wants. And that's really not how I try to prepare and develop my clients either. Like I'm not about to position you where you can have a bunch of email subscribers, a bunch of social media followers, and a bunch of like magazine publications, but you have nothing to sell and that you have nothing in your bank account. Like, no. Having more numbers does not mean that does not equal more money. If the numbers are not quality leads that will actually convert into paid clients. Like, thank you. Like, it's not about being popular. It's about being profitable. It's not about like, you know, being the hot tamale out on these streets. It's about creating something that's sustainable and that's going to last 5 years from now, 10 years from now, not be gone here and gone like the next trend. So a lot of people, one, just thank everybody. I just have to say thank you. Everybody for all the love today from the Black Enterprise magazine feature. Like, that was completely unexpected. I did not even know. Like, I'm so thankful for Tony Jones for actually Snapchatting that, because I did not know I was in the magazine. I didn't know that they published my story. So that was super dope. I was laying in bed at like 2:30 in the morning, like, let me go see what Tony been doing. And I see my face in freaking Black Enterprise, and it wasn't no little ad either. Like, it was like 3/4 of the page. But it's just saying, like, I didn't pay for that feature. It's not a link, Charmaine. It's actually like it's like a physical magazine. Like, it's in a physical publication. So I'm actually trying to get my hand on like a real magazine so I can take pictures for you guys and actually post it. So I'll drop a link or drop something once I actually get my hands on it. Or if somebody else has a Black Enterprise magazine, take a picture, tag me, and tag Black Enterprise in it. But so I think like the thing of the matter is, do not get so focused on the fun, the glitz and glam stuff. Don't get so focused on like buying the furniture for your house if your house has not been built yet and you haven't had it like tested to make sure that it's sound and stable. You know, you should not be focusing on PR and marketing if you don't even know what it is that you're selling. You should not be focused on pitching yourself for podcasts and for speaking engagements if you don't even know what your speaking topic is. Like, yes, we want the passive income lifestyle. Yes, we want like the stage, the fame. Yeah, we may want those things, but you cannot rush the process of it. Like, because God forbid, what if we do get you on stage and somebody does pay you $5,000 and you have no idea what it is you're going to even be talking about? I mean, you'll lose your credibility. And I think the same thing goes when you give yourself too much fame and you grow too fast because you have PR and good marketing. If you don't have the operational back end and like the proven methodology in regards to your products and the service you provide and the value that you provide, you're going to crash and burn. And really, like, people, and that's how so many businesses do fail. Like, just because you grow fast doesn't mean you're profitable. It doesn't mean it's going to actually work. And you see a lot of these companies out here, even like in the California area, they have all these VCs investing all this capital and all this money in them and growing them at a crazy rate, but they cannot sustain the growth. And that's why Nasty Gal even like is now bankrupt and now out of business. Because they grew too fast and they did not have the right people in place. They didn't have the right team and they didn't have the right operational support to sustain the growth of that business. That was the fastest growing online e-commerce business, period. And Nasty Gal is no longer because of that. So if you guys are at a stage in your business right now where either one, you're trying to get to the point where you're actually making consistent income, meaning like consistent 4 figures a month, or just even figuring out like how do you turn your idea, how do you package that and create a service or digital product off of that, your first thing that I would recommend that you focus on is building the foundation. Working with somebody or understanding the lay of the land in regards to how do you build and create a service that will actually sell. How do you craft and hone your message? How do you communicate? How can you get better at communicating the value of what you offer and making sure that when you speak to other people, that other people get what it is that you actually do? Like, focus on actually generating income, because that's a very good indicator of whether or not what you're selling is what people actually want, is if they're willing to pay you for it. And focus on nailing down your processes. So if somebody does come in, it's not this operational like fuck storm because you're sending all this stuff out manually and it's like stuff isn't going properly. Like, focus on actually generating income, crafting your services, like, you know, building your packages and setting up your processes before you start investing in marketing and in PR and like really paying high end for like this over the top branding, because that stuff will make you look cute, but you will be broke. That stuff will make you look good, but you will have no money in the bank account. Like, and that's not how, unless it's the type of business you want to, you know, be out here perping. People out here thinking you out here balling, you know, like you Instagram famous. You know how you Instagram cute, but you meet them in real life and they don't look the same way? You don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be you. You know? I want the best for you. And the best for you is creating something that's sustainable, something that's profitable, and something that's going to be like, that's going to last longer than the next year. Right? I don't want you just to be out here cute, but you broke. Not today. Not today. So, and if that is what you want, don't work with me, because I will check you all the way real quick and tell you to stop buying stuff, tell you to stop paying for stuff, because there's no point in you putting perfume on a musty body that is not clean. There is no point in adding Louis Vuitton to a woman's attire if she can't afford to go buy even a cute outfit from Target. Like, there's no point. There's no point. There's no point. So I wanted to just drill that home, because everybody's been blowing me up like, Jay, why aren't you paying for PR? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you getting on the circuit? Because my shit is not in order yet. And I want to make sure that when I am at this space where I am paying for PR and being like super intentional on that, that when somebody comes back to my site and decides to work with me, it's clockwork. Clockwork. Straight clockwork. My products are solid. My products are proven. My products have real results. My products, you know, the systems are in place. Jordan has worked with me. If you guys are at a point where you're trying to grow, you know, where maybe you're a one-person business now, but you're looking at like hiring, building a team, or maybe you've been in business for, you know, a year or two and you're looking at how I get what I'm doing now, but I need to set up better systems. Call Jordan Gill of the Collada Group. I can't wait so I can, you know, I'm at the point now where I'm trying to set up my systems. So Jordan's helping me get my life together all the way in regards to setting up processes so I can bring on team members, so I can not be so much in my business, but work on my business and be a decision maker, not the one actually doing everything, and have my products where they are operating like clockwork. I'm not there yet. So there's no way I'm about to be at a point where like I'm about to be paying for all this extra attention. I don't need, I'm cool. Y'all got to be patient. Be patient, be patient, be patient. The time will come. And God is amazing. Because look at God. God is blessing me with a PR and a recognition, and I'm not focused on it. Getting me in a nationally recognized magazine as like my first major publication. Not no local stuff. God said, no, baby girl, you doing the work. Let me give you a little love. Let me shed some light on what's possible for you, okay? Keep hustling. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep building your foundation. And best believe you're going to have all the good furniture when the time comes. God just gave me a nice couch to start with, you know. That's what he did today. Yes, he did. So I got my couch. I'm cool with my couch. You know, I ain't trying to buy nothing else yet. So just focus on that. So if you guys are in the beginning stages where you are, like I said, when I say beginning, I mean you're still trying to nail down your services. You're still trying to nail down your offerings. You're still trying to nail down like your products. You're still trying to nail down your processes. Focus on nailing that down and making that rock solid. Rock solid. Then once you get that rock solid, go ham. Go ham, because your house will be in order. So when the attention comes and when the growth comes, you'll be able to sustain it, and you'll understand how to you'll have the wisdom and the discernment to maintain the abundance that God truly has for you. But you can't rush it. Be patient. Be patient. Ashlyn said, I'm so happy for you. You're truly phenomenal. Thank you. Aaron said, that's awesome. Aaron, I cannot wait to meet you. I feel like I know you, but I don't yet. But I cannot wait to meet you for real, for real. All the yeses, yeses. Jordan said more colladas. For real. I cannot wait. Erin got herself on TV for for free a couple weeks ago. Go, Erin, because she's doing the work. They see the value and they want to share her message. You better go ahead. So somebody asked where I got this hat. So my hat is from my homeboy, Chris. He owns a company called Dirt Label, and they hand stitched this hat for me. So go blow up his feed. You can look at the Dirt Label. Just blow up their feed and say Drisha Hawk said, you know, y'all want hustle hats. Just go blow up his feed. Just tag me in it when you do. Dirt Label. He's like he makes like street apparel here in Michigan. Lil Wayne has worn his stuff. Martha Stewart. He's done collaborations with Martha Stewart. He's done some pretty cool stuff, but he hand stitched my hat. Yeah, go blow up the Dirt Label and just tell them. But he can customize this to whatever you want it to say. So I want it hustle, obviously, but you can customize it to say something else too. Hey, Nikki. But yeah, I just wanted to share that message with you guys today because I don't know. That was one thing that really hit home for me today, and it has been hitting home for me the past couple of months because I've been getting a lot. You know, I got featured in Black Enterprise, Missionpreneur, M Lifestyle. And I'm starting to get this recognition from a, local as well as national level. And people keep trying to pull me like, go focus on that, go focus on that. And it's like, no. Let me focus on building my house, solidifying, what it is that I'm doing, and take these things in bits and pieces in small doses to make sure that I can sustain it and to make sure that I can still deliver a quality experience for those customers that come. But when the time does come, I'll be working with Yvette. Yvette Steins is also on here. Say hey, Yvette. Yvette's one of my clients. She's a goal-getter, but I cannot wait to actually get to a point where I can fully work with her. She's a content creator, but she also has a really large PR and content background. She's written for Ebony, Rolling Out, Mishpreneur, Black Enterprise. She's written for a lot of these national, international publications. She's like a hidden gem, which is what I love about her too. But she's absolutely phenomenal. So if you are at a point in your career where you do need help actually pitching yourself to podcasts, speaking engagements, and publications, or you need somebody to help you craft your content, talk to her. She's she's in the comments right now too. But yeah, so don't worry about furnishing your house until you actually build your home and build a solid foundation, y'all. So that's what I got for y'all today. Thanks for all the love. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Today has just been magical. Like, so many amazing things have happened. So I do think that PR will help with sales. Absolutely, PR will help with sales. But if you don't have stuff to sell, there's no point in you having PR. And if you don't have a proven product or service where the system itself is set up properly, there is no reason to have PR, because you don't want to sell more of something that's broken or sell more of something that's not fully done yet. If your prices aren't solidified, if your packages aren't done yet, if your services are not solid, if you don't have a service suite is what I like to call it, meaning that if you have multiple offers, you should have at least 3 core offers, in my opinion, on how somebody can work with you. If you don't have that done, yeah, PR will definitely help. Paying for advertising will definitely help. It'll get more attention and more eyes on what it is that you sell or what you do. But if your stuff ain't operating, and if you ain't got nothing to sell, or if what you sell isn't vetted and proven and a solid product yet, who cares if you can sell a bunch of it? You're gonna piss a bunch of people off and have a really poor customer experience, and those people won't come back. And then those people could actually give negative reviews and avoid other people from coming back. So yeah, it definitely helps. When I got the Black Enterprise online feature that I got, back in May, within 2 weeks, I made $6,000 off of that feature. Craziness, craziness. Because somebody found the article, which is a very random, this is I think very, very, very rare. But somebody found the article, scheduled a call with me, and became a client within 2 weeks. And they never knew who I was until that article came out. So PR definitely can make you money. It definitely can, if it's positioned correctly and you're getting the PR in a space that actually your ideal client is. But then once they come and find you, you need to make sure that your website's together, that your products are together, so you actually have something to sell. So yeah, gotcha. I was no, okay, makes sense. Yeah. So it definitely does help. But I don't want, whatever PR I get right now, I'm grateful for. Don't get me wrong. I feel blessed. I am beyond thankful for how God has just been just putting abundance in my life from a PR perspective. But at the same time, I want all my stuff to be in order, so when I do go ham on PR, I make every coin. I don't lose out on anything because of my process is not being in order. So that's my biggest thing. I don't want to miss out on potential coins once that attention comes because my stuff isn't together. So y'all, if you have other questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll hop back in. A lot of you guys know that I did drop out of corporate America 2 weeks ago. I became a full-time entrepreneur, and I'm doing a 3-part video series on just what it means and the process of dropping out of corporate America, how to actually replace your income, what to do with taxes, healthcare, and all that type of stuff, and really what's the daily thing that I do that has really allowed me to go from making $1,000 a month, making 4 figures, to making multiple 5 figures in a month. So it's a free video series. All you have to do is just click the title, click the link in the description here in the Facebook Live to join. It's absolutely free. We already had 1 video last week. We have 2 more left in the series, but you can watch all the replays. Super great series. Again, just talking about what is really required and what does it take for you to not take the leap. Because I don't believe in taking the leap either in regards to quitting your job, but how can you just create another stream of income and really build a bridge that allows you to have the choice and make the option on how you want to spend your time and where you want to work. I don't believe that you have to go take this leap and just quit tomorrow. It's all about, one, just how can you generate multiple income streams in your life first and foremost. And then the second thing is how can you build that bridge where you get to a point where you've replaced your salary, where no longer do you look like you're tied and constrained by your job, but rather your 9 to 5 is just currently right now your biggest client. You are the business. Your 9 to 5 is just one of your clients. and you created other clients, other opportunities for income that really allow you to make the decision on whether or not you want to still keep your job as a client or if you want to let them go and pursue other avenues. So really good stuff there. Again, I really do invite you guys to join the Corporate Dropout video series, completely free. We have 2 more we have one happening tomorrow and then one happening next week. And then share this video if you think this would benefit anybody that on your timeline, or if you think one of them should join the Corporate Dropout video series as well. You're more than welcome to share. The more the better. Yeah, that's how I look at my 9 to 5. You know, I think that's how all of us should look at our 9 to 5. You are a business. You have full control over the life and the decisions you make. Your 9 to 5 is just a client. It's your biggest investor right now. And that's it. That's all it is. But we should have more than one client in our life, meaning that we should have more than one stream of income, because you should never be, all of your eggs should never be in one basket, and you're never going to create generational wealth or true financial freedom by just making one stream of income. You just don't. You can live a comfortable lifestyle, you can live an okay lifestyle, but you're really not going to live that lifestyle of abundance and wealth just from one stream of income, especially from a 9 to 5. So that's what I'm a huge advocate on, and really I've really allowed myself to build a business that just allowed me to make a decision. You know, I was making double, triple in my business, working half the amount of time than what I was making in my 9 to 5. So I got to a point where like money wasn't the thing controlling my decision. I had built enough options around me. I built my bridge that I can just make a choice on, do I want to stay at my job in the capacity that I'm staying there, or do I want to choose to do something else and be more effective with my time that can still generate income for me? You know? So it's just about building the bridge. You don't have to take this leap. It doesn't have to be an either or situation. You can have both, and I did both for 14 months. So yeah, so that's what I got for you guys. I really do invite and welcome you all to join Corporate Dropout, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.